in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Redhawks offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Redhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. Quickly complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Redhawks are rolling down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, let's talk about the Redhawks. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, these wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Buffalo's offense will go to work for the first time today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy, And David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The Red Hawks will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Miami! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Cook. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Redhawks will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-goal situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
They'll try to run it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And how about this offense? A big situation on fourth and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Miami, Ohio, 17, Buffalo, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Back to pass, it's Cook. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bulls will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. 4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught in the backfield, it's Baptiste. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Red Hawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Red Hawks have taken it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Red Hawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Fired in from the red zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the 2nd half.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Finds his big tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Firing to the right, complete. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Buffalo! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Trudovsky. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And off from the shotgun. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's got great speed. Smashes ahead. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the Red Hawks will line up to kick off and start the second half.
24, Buffalo, 14.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half. I
think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Buffalo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Red Hawks headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
25 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Redhawks. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
31, Buffalo, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Back to pass, it's Cook. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gets the back moving. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's past the 30. Still on his feet. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Red Hawks want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside give. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. And he motors it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Snags it quickly on the left.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Power football with the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
On the play.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. And the Red Hawks are in the hurry-up.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gives it on the option. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Red Hawks look to keep this drive humming.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Miami, Ohio.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. back to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Let's go!
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by the...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, you know, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ball game.
He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice game. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw again. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to swing it on second down. Quick completion on the out route. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Wilcox. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Yeah, they got to move fast, and obviously you're going for this on fourth down, and you got to think about how many chunk plays I can get, move the sticks, get down the field. I got to get a score, Jesse, in this critical moment.
So start thinking about who are your best players and who needs to touch the football right now. Those are the plays that you need to be dialing up.
He's got it, first down and more. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
Miami, Ohio.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll run the screen. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. On the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Pressure coming. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
He's got his man. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. The Bulls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they